What's up, people? Welcome back to our episode, to our podcast. My name is Danon, and of course, I'm with my ride or die,
Linetia.
and we are Team Tasby, where we empower married couples to build long lasting legacies.
Because it's not about what we possess now,
Nah.
but it's about what we leave for the next generation.
What are you leaving to the next generation? That's what it's about. Let's jump into it. But before we do, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share and like this episode. Hey, we got a little announcement before we get started. This will be our last episode for 2025.
Man.
Thank you guys for tuning
Thank
in
y'all.
for the last 4.5 months.
Yes.
We really appreciate the feedback, the comments. It's been a blessing. We're going
Yeah.
to take a few weeks off. We're going to take a break for you guys. Let y'all enjoy the Christmas,
Yes, the
New Year
holidays.
festivities, holidays. Enjoy your
Man.
family. Just kick back, chill. On that note, babe, what's our highlight of the week?
Man, the highlight of the week is just getting ready for 2026. I'm just excited about it. We are gathering all of our vision plans, and I'm excited that we have made it this far in our podcast with Team Tasby.
Yes.
So that's been my reflection, is just being thankful for where we are.
For sure. That's real good. That's
What
real
about
good.
you?
Man, I'm with you. Same thing. Just getting ready for the new year.
Mm-hmm.
Last year we took a little trip and got away and just taking a break.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need to take a break. Sometimes you just need to relax, get out of the rat race, get out of the circle, and kind of refresh, reset your mind,
Yeah.
reset your goals, or look at the goals you set and see that you accomplish those goals. But that's what I'm excited about. Just spending some QT time
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm
with
excited.
my friend.
Man,
right
I'm
here.
Ready.
She ready.
I am. Man,
I'm ready. She ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah, we need a break.
Yeah.
Just chill. We're gonna see you guys maybe the middle of January with a new episode. Of course, we drop an episode every Thursday at 7 o'clock Central
Yeah.
Time. Hey, tune in for the new Team Tasby. I don't know what God got in store
Man.
for us.
Man. Hey, thank you, Lord.
Yeah, that's what we doing. That's what we excited about. What's our highlight of the week? Was that the highlight of the week?
I'm sorry, of the week. I was like, you had me puzzled. I was like, wait.
I didn't know if that was
That
the
was-
highlight.
To me, wait, we talking about
Oh, I did say that, right?
Yeah.
Getting ready for the.
getting ready
I'm
for
doing
the break.
this.
Oh, thank you. Because it's hot. You know, if I say it's hot, it's hot.
Yeah, I was turning the heat off. So
Okay,
yeah, so
I'm
you
ready.
ready to dive into it?
I'm ready.
Let's do it today. We're gonna be talking about showing up in your marriage,
Mm-hmm.
showing up, being present, not just being in the room.
Yeah.
Not just being in proximity of your spouse, but really showing up. And Linetia, what you think showing up mean? What do the people need to know about showing up?
Man, what I think about when you say showing up, being not like, say for instance, at a distance. You're in the present moment. You're not far from them, but you're right there. So for instance, if you are talking to me and you say, babe, I need to talk to you for a minute. And I'm like, okay. And we sit down on the couch and I say, I know the TV is on.
Yeah.
And I say, babe, give me a moment. Let me turn this TV off so I can actually pay attention to you. Now, to me, that is actually being present in the moment. Because the opposite would be you leave the TV on and your whole focus really is listening to the television or what's on TV. You don't even hear what your spouse is saying. So to me, that's present. I need for you to understand me, be there for me, and actually value me. That's, to me, showing up.
That's real good.
Yeah, I was going to ask you the same question. What is showing up?
Whew, I think that you said it, my opinion, it's just being there emotionally, being there when your spouse needs you. You might not feel like it all the time, but when it's not about you,
No.
it's about your spouse, how they need you in that present moment.
Yeah.
It might not be to say something with an answer. It may just be to listen. And I think that's showing up. That's one of the definitions I would say showing up means to me, being present.
Yes.
And when we have our counseling session,
Oh man.
one thing that our counselor always emphasize is having a audience. If you don't
That's
have an audience when you're talking to your spouse, you need to make sure that your spouse can communicate to you what you're trying to tell them. If you yelling from the other room, hey, I need you to wash the dishes, and your spouse is in there on the game and they're watching TV, don't expect them to really fully understand what you were saying.
no,
Like,
that's
because they don't have an audience.
not at all. So you mean telling me because I want to be in my zone, I'm not showing up for you?
Well, I feel like you must make sure you're communicating
Oh, okay.
to your spouse so they can hear you. If they don't hear what you're saying and then you expect them to know what to do or to know how you feel in that moment, you miss the opportunity to deliver the message.
Okay.
We're talking about showing up in your marriage. And we discussed, my wife said, if she's talking to me and the TV's on and I'm watching TV and not listening to her, that's not showing up. And my example was having an audience, being present and communicating that message to your spouse so they can understand and hear what you are saying at that time. And I feel like a lot of times we don't show up, we don't be there when our spouse really needs us.
Yes, we don't.
And some reasons, I'll just say ego, pride. Maybe we want to be right. How do you feel when me and you, when we have to get the last word, when we have to be right? Like we don't.
Look, I feel like I'm like this because I know sometimes my little ego want to come out.
The little ego.
Yeah, the little. It's a little still there. I'm being honest.
We
So,
all have it. Don't
yeah.
feel bad. Everybody have that little ego that we want to have the last
Yeah.
word.
But I say to myself, no, it's not even worth it because all it is gonna escalate. So if you have an ego and you're like, you know what, I don't feel like showing up for them right now. I'm tired. I showed up for them yesterday, and now I got to be the person to show up again today. It goes through your mind like I'm not gonna do it. I'm just supposed to go in this room and I'm supposed to enjoy the rest of the day. I'm gonna go read, go watch TV. I don't care what you're going through. I'm tired. And I know sometimes I be saying, I'm tired. But then I say, go get up and go ask them how he doing. Go check on him.
That's
like
good.
you will want the same thing. So let me reciprocate it and go ask him how is he doing.
Showing up means you have to sacrifice.
Yeah.
You have to sacrifice how you feel sometimes. It's not about you. Even though that little voice saying, I did that last time. I'm the one that went and asked for forgiveness. I'm the one that went in there and said, do you want me to help you with this project? You have to really step over yourself in a relationship, in a marriage, to show up for your spouse. And one scripture that comes to my mind is 1 Corinthians. I can find it. 1 Corinthians 1 and hold on. You know what? First Corinthians. I know one of them is love never fails.
Yeah.
And I know that's in that same chapter, but First Corinthians 1 and 13. And I'll read some of it.
Okay.
No, not it's 1 Corinthians 13.
Okay.
Start at verse 4. So 1 Corinthians 13, and it's around the fourth verse, and it's just talking about how we should love, how we should walk in love, not just in our marriage, but in as believers. You should have this mindset. And it said, love suffers long, and it is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself. Love is not puffed up. So just imagine those times when we say we love our spouse, we say we there for them,
Man.
and we get puffed up and we have that little ego or that little pride that I'm not gonna do that. I did it last time. And not really showing up. Just imagine, just go with me. Just imagine if your spouse is having a rough day, and they may come off kind of edgy, kind of pushy. Instead of you trying to meet them with that same energy, you show them love. Just imagine that. Like, how would that change the trajectory of your day, of your spouse day? I think it'll really impact them.
I think so too, because you can't mimic of what somebody's giving you.
Right.
If you're showing love, it's 9 times out of 10 the other person is going to show you love, and it's gonna calm the atmosphere.
Right.
So I like that what you saying. If they come off kind of harsh, and I know at times what we do is we will ask, "You okay today?"
Yep.
Like, you have to know your partner. You have to
Right.
notice these things. Is there something I've done to offend you? So it's bringing up awareness.
Right.
When I hear either one of us, when I hear you say it, I'm like, oh, wait. It automatically brings up a red flag in my head. Like, maybe I'm actually coming off kind of harsh and don't realize it.
Exactly.
Because I'm not thinking about it. I've had a long day.
Exactly. Yeah. So I love that. I bring in kind of a personal example. Me and my wife, when we go to the grocery store, we went to the grocery store the other day, and normally,
Yeah.
if something is bothering me, I don't say nothing, and that really strikes an argument because I'm like, I might be feeling some type of way. But the other day I was like, babe, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I was like, I said it because I could feel myself getting agitated.
Yeah.
'Cause
For
I
me
did-
asking questions.
Yeah, I didn't want to be in the store. I wanted to get something to eat. And I'm like, I feel this, so let me communicate this to her so I won't come across like
Yeah.
not appreciative or not wanting to be there in that moment. I was really just hungry. Normally, I don't communicate that. I'm just hungry, and I'm like, man, let's get out of here.
Yeah, and I'm like,
I don't
golly.
want to be in this store. Then it'll cause us to go through some type of argument or disagreement in the middle of the grocery store. And it's all because I'm hungry and I didn't communicate that
Yeah.
with her. But the other day I was like, no, let me let her know I'm hungry. But I still had attitude. I still was like, man, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
I'm ready to get out of here.
But that helped me because I was like, okay, don't take it offensively. And I was like, okay, this is way of showing up for me, like making me aware of what's wrong with him. So let me not get upset because he's expressed what he's going through. So he's expressed his emotions at that time, which is hunger. And so now I know what is going on with your emotions.
Yeah.
And it calmed me down because I was like, okay, whatever it is, I already know. It's all right. So so it also made me think like, this is how you supposed to communicate. You're supposed to be able to show up, show your spouse what is actually going on with me. I'm going to express this to you so you can know how to receive it and not just dismiss it. That's what I
Right.
say. Don't just dismiss it. And I like that we are putting that in our marriage. Express up front
Yeah.
so I can know how I'm supposed to show up to and not dismiss it. So,
Yeah, don't deny your feelings. I think communicate your feelings. If you feel a certain type of way, It could have been, I
Mm-hmm.
had a bad day today. Communicate that with your spouse so they won't have to assume,
Mm-hmm.
and then they in a good move and you like pulling they
Yeah.
move and vibe down because you not communicating what happened to you, so they can't understand
Yeah.
and be like, okay, babe, I understand
Yeah.
that. And that's really showing up and sacrificing how you feeling for your
Yes.
spouse so they can kind of get their morale up so they
Yes.
can feel better. And not it's not just about you. I
No.
think in our marriage we make it about us.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times, even in our relationship, we don't want to forgive because no, you hurt my
Yeah.
feelings. You made me feel this way. Now you need to come in here and you need to apologize first. You need to talk to me. In essence, I need to really see why I made her upset.
Mm-hmm.
I need to listen to her, even though I got a point to make.
Yeah.
I got a point to make, but I need to hear and
Mm-hmm.
see why do you feel that way.
Mm-hmm. And I like the part about the sacrificing. Sacrifices is showing up when they're grieving, when they're down, when they're stressing, because it's the same way Jesus did. He
Mm-hmm.
sacrificed for us. Okay, so there is a scripture where, because Christ sacrificed for us, it made me think of this scripture telling the husband how they're supposed to sacrifice for the church.
Yeah.
And it says, husband, I'm reading at the NIV, husbands, love your wives just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. And that's what we have to do on a daily basis. I think with the husband, the reason why he emphasizes it so much that the husband have to love the church is because the husband is the head of the house. And I think he know that the woman is more emotional. We have to love each other no matter what, because love is a sacrifice. Love is when you don't want to. Love is when you are down. He took that upon himself. Christ did.
Right.
He loved us in our sins. He loved us when we were dirty. He loved us when we were filthy. He loved us when we griping. He loved us when we complaining.
Right.
That's it. That was his way of showing up for us. So we need to show up for
And
you.
he still loves us.
Yeah,
Even
still to this
after
day.
everything, he still
Still.
loves us.
Still after all the grittiness.
You brought up before,
Mm-hmm.
it go both ways.
Mm-hmm.
It is a way that both parties should love each other
Mm-hmm.
unconditionally. It shouldn't be a one-way street, but it should be reciprocated if someone shows you some love, show up for you. Let's say that. If they are showing up for you and you can feel that, you know that this person got your back, you know, no matter what y'all go through, that this person's gonna be there for you.
Man.
That's a powerful thing, especially in your marriage. And I believe sometimes your kids can get in the way.
Oh, yes.
Your kids can get in the way of you showing up for your spouse because you want to take on that you are so important, which they are.
They are.
But you and your spouse was together
Yeah.
first, and you shouldn't downplay your spouse need for you just because your kids want to manipulate you or want to have all the attention. It's all about you and your spouse, because one day your kids gonna move off and get married, and it's gonna be what? You and your spouse. And that's why people get divorced, separate, because they grow apart when they get kids.
Yeah, they showed up for the kids, but they didn't show up for each other.
Exactly.
And that should not be the case. I think we get it kind of twisted, like thinking, okay, because you have so much love for your kids, you love your kids.
Right.
But you forget you're pouring so much into your kids that you're not pouring into your spouse. You're not the ride or die. I'm going to say ride or die chick, the ride or die guy, like you guys were when y'all first met. But now that y'all have the kids, that then became your middle. That's your source. That's your focus. So I'm going to show up to their games, but you neglect your husband or spouse. I'm tired. I just need a break. And you're like, hey, I just got through doing something for the kids. You tired, I'm tired too. But I don't feel like doing nothing for you. But you go and do something for the
Yeah,
child.
that's a sacrifice. You gotta
Yeah.
sacrifice for your spouse just as much, if not more, for your that you do for your kids.
Yeah.
Both of y'all had to carry the weight. It shouldn't be one person carrying the weight of showing up. Both of y'all need to show up for each other. Like, you never know what a person is going through. You
Yeah.
never know what your spouse is dealing with at the workplace, with their family, especially women
Yeah.
in their emotions.
Ooh.
Men don't show their emotions. Some men don't. And we hide it, and we bury it, and we suffocate it, and then it comes out in anger because we rarely sit down and say, "Hey, you know what? Today, man, it wasn't a good day for me. Such and such got on my nerves." We don't do that. So we
No.
need to figure out a way to tote the weight together.
So my question would be for you when you say they're carrying the weight. What are some ways that I can take some of the weight off of you?
I think it's communication. Because if I
Communication?
don't know something is bothering you, and I don't know that we have a problem, then I'm assuming everything is okay. And it boils down to us communicating even when we don't feel like it. Even when something may be real sensitive. Like, he gonna get mad at me, but I'm gonna ask anyway. She gonna get upset. Cause what it is, we feel like we should already know each other. But that's, you trying to be a psychic. You trying to be a mind reader.
That I
If
am.
you think you can go through this marriage and your relationship assuming that your spouse is okay. And have family meetings.
Yeah.
Like, sit down, turn off the TV, like, get rid of every distraction, and let's have a real discussion of what's going on so we can get down to it and we can help each other.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like.
I know there's some times when you took some weight off of me before. I remember when my mom was sick and she was in the hospital, and I felt like I had a lot going on because life got to continue.
Right.
I was working and she was going through being diagnosed, and I felt like there was nothing I can do. I wanted to do so much for her. Like, being sick is to me like you helpless. And I kept feeling like I'm overwhelmed. I don't know that was my first time going through the situation. So you don't know what to do. Your emotions are all over the place. And I remember you saying, "Babe, I'm here for you. What you need, if you need me to do anything." You went up there when I couldn't make it to the hospital. You went to see my mom. And I was just like, man. And you was like, you can come for a little while, but you can go home afterwards. Just because I wanted to be there. I just wanted someone presence to be there with her. And you went and actually stayed up there with her. That was so touching to me. That was a way of showing up and taking the weight off of me. And I thank you for that. That was, man, I'm getting emotional because I'm like, that's what feeling you want to have with your spouse, knowing that they can lift the load off of you. And I appreciate it.
Babe, you do it for me.
Oh,
You've done
man.
it for me. Both our parents, both our mothers was real sick. My
Yeah.
mom, going on 4 years now, was in the hospital with COVID for 3 months on a ventilator. And you held me down. And like you said about reciprocating that love, that presence, and we love each other's family. It's just something. It's second nature. It's nothing, because I just want somebody to do something that I would want done for me, and I know that you've been there for me, and through our difficult times, yeah, we smile a lot, but
Yeah.
we've been through a lot. We you see us, we just look like the happy couple. We
Yeah.
look like the perfect couple.
Yeah.
our situation is perfect for us.
Yeah.
We deal with life, we face it head on, but we don't wallow in it. We don't focus in it. We
Yeah.
thank God for bringing us through. We respect each other. We love each other. We meet each other at each other's point of need when we can. If we have a disagreement, hey, we quick to forgive. We come talk about it, and I do it again.
Thank
I do it again and again because I love you first of all, and I want to be present. I want to show up. I want to be in this marriage. I don't want to come to a relationship and it's dull
Yeah.
and it's distance. The more you don't show up for your spouse, it brings a wedge
Yeah.
between you guys, and before you know it, you're getting a divorce.
Yeah.
You're not speaking to each other. Like God didn't put you together for that reason, and the devil don't like marriages, and
Oh
he'll
my
do
gosh.
anything to tear it up and come between y'all if it's just not being present.
Yeah.
And you should know when your spouse is not present with you. So bad. I love you. I do it again. I
Thank
do it.
you.
You know how
Thank
it go,
you.
man. We in this together. So
Thank you.
thank you for sharing that. That's a real.
Yeah, I thought I was like, man, I remember when I needed you. You were there.
Vice versa, babe.
Yeah.
With that said, look, showing up is a daily decision. It's not a one-time thing. Just think when you say your vows that you said for riches for poor, for sickness through health, to
Death
death.
do you part.
Man, just think
Death do you part.
if you're in this relationship with someone till you die,
Man,
that means you have to show up every day,
every day.
sacrifice, like your emotions, your feelings. Not saying you become some nun or some
No.
person that don't have a life and don't feel. It's you have to say today. I do it. This one of my things, baby. Listen, I'm finna sacrifice. I got a lot to say,
Oh
but
man, that's
right
for
now,
real. Look,
but
that's
right
real.
now I ain't gonna say it because I
wanna-
understand that you've been through this situation, and it don't have nothing to do with me. I think a lot of times we take it personal.
Yeah.
We take what our spouse is going through at work. It might got cut off in traffic, and they come home and they upset, and they look at you. It ain't even about you. You just took it. We take it personal,
We do.
and we get mad, and then
We
we
do.
jump in our feelings,
Man,
and it ain't nothing in our feelings.
them feelings something else. Them feelings will, man, escalate. Them feelings is like, oh, you touched me right there. I'm fist to explode. Them feelings can get you in trouble if you don't address them.
Right? Yes.
So I think for a lot of marriages, we don't realize we all have them. And let's respect each other's feelings
Right.
and decide I'm not. I understand what they going through because I done been through
understand.
that. Yeah. Cause I done been there. That's what you have to say sometimes. Cause you're not no saint where you just got it all together. You never get
not at all.
upset. So be understanding and know that they have feelings. It's okay. Give them grace. That's
Right.
it. Look, why did I say give them grace?
Yes.
Just give them grace to where you understand. I've been there before. And I would like to say grace will go a long way. It'll go a long way because that person will be like, I remember that one time that I blew up on him because my hormones was out of whack. But he gave me grace. He said, babe, that's all right. I'm going to let you make it today. I'm going to let you make it today. And we'll pick up on this later. We're going to let it go. But I need for you to express to me why you're feeling this way. And that's my opportunity to express it.
So sometimes, me person, I don't think I probably shared this with her.
What?
I think I have. When those certain times of the month come,
Oh, man.
I go into a different mindset. I have to.
You have to, man.
I go
Tell
into
you.
a different mindset.
Give us some
because
grace.
I know what's going on emotionally. So I have to. I say, all right, I got you. I said, I got you. That's a
You
good one
wait.
right there. I have to turn it up high.
Yeah.
You
You'll
know.
say, "Oh, I know what it is." That's you say.
Yeah,
I
once
know
it,
what it is. It's that time,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I'm like, yeah.
And I have to turn the volume way up loud. I turned it up loud, so when stuff happen, I be like, okay, yeah,
Oh,
that's all right, man. I got you.
so
But
give her grace. I'm telling you, sometimes women we are out of whack sometimes, and especially when you get older. The thing is, I'm giving y'all some game, men. If you need, I even say, men, sometimes y'all need to research what women go through as far as their hormones. Look it up. What is it that makes her act the way she act? If her, I'm giving y'all a little nugget right now. If her estrogen is low, she gonna be irritable. Her anxiety might be off, up. I'm gonna say up. Her mood might swing. She might be snappy. All that because her estrogen is off. So she is gonna be all over the place. She gonna be like that, that little, that little tiger, just always catty. So I'm telling you, give her some grace when she's going through, and just say, "Hey, I know what's going on with you. It's all right." Like he do, he do. He give me so much grace, and I appreciate it.
once it's over, we back.
You look,
Once
you
it's
like,
over with,
you like that should
we
be
back.
done.
Yeah, we back, baby. We
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
But look, that's when someone really needs you to show up for them.
yeah.
They really need you when they're going through emotional pain, and it's not just the
Nah,
woman. Men go through it too. We just bottle it up and keep it inside.
that's true,
But we
man.
need to be vulnerable enough to share that with our spouse and our wives and let them know, hey, man, right now is not a good time for me. Right now, I'm going through something at work.
Yep.
My boss is tripping. I'm on the verge of losing my job, and I'm just dealing with a lot. We need to be able to have a space to share that with our spouse, and they not make us feel bad. Like help us carry that load,
Yeah.
because when you're in that marriage, that's what it's about. It says two are better than one. How could two walk together unless they agree? We need to understand we are stronger together. We are stronger when we pull each other up together. And I'm thinking about a statistic. I don't have the exact number, but it talks about how one way that you can build wealth is through your marriage. You can build wealth faster when you're married and y'all come together with a plan on one accord. Just imagine trying to do that by yourself.
You can.
Like
It's hard.
showing up together change a generation if y'all work together. And I think a lot of times we grow apart.
Yeah.
That's because we don't show up. That's because we're not being there for our spouse. Being there for our spouse in those critical moments when we really need each other.
That's good. And I think as your spouse, you're supposed to be building a relationship. It's with anything you have, you're supposed to show up for the person you're trying to have a relationship with. It's being there at the time of need. Because 9 times out of 10, you're gonna gravitate. I say you're gonna gravitate to people that always show up for you because they're reliable. And that's what you should be for your spouse. You're going to be reliable. You're going to be the person they can depend on, the person they can lean on. And that builds your relationship to be stronger. It's with anything. If, say, for instance, your spouse don't show up and you're always being let down by your spouse not showing up for you, eventually you're going to be like he said, you're going to be divorced. But it takes time for that to build up to that status. But you have to build that camaraderie, the relationship, so you guys can bond and build on it to where it can be stronger and stronger because you showed up for them. So it's like a building block. Keep building on it, your relationship. Show up for them. Show up after show up.
Yeah.
Show up when I'm down. Show up when I'm depressed. Show up when I just need rest. Show up when I'm stressed.
Yeah.
That's what showing up is to me with your spouse.
I want to ask this question. Are you showing up or are you disappearing for your spouse? Leave it in the comment. Are you showing up for your spouse? Are you doing the necessary things so they can feel value, so they can feel like you're present? Or do they feel alone? Are you married and you feeling alone still? Something ain't right with it. Do some self-evaluation. Look at yourself, look at the situation and say, what am I doing or what can I do better to show up for my spouse? It just might be a rub on the, it probably be a massage. It can be just a listen. It could be go on a date. What is it you can do to show up for your spouse?
Ladies, show up for your husband. Don't see him as a statue. This is the man that provides for me only. Show him love so he can feel like you are showing up for him. You are there for him. And just also show him affection. There's nothing wrong with showing a man affection. I know you might think he's masculine and he should be strong enough to withstand whatever comes his way. No, be the person that caresses him, that gives him affirmation. Show up by being his best friend. That's what I would have for the ladies.
So what can we do this week to really show up for our spouse? You should have one thing in your mind that you're going to show up for your spouse that they really been asking you to do or saying verbally or non-verbally that, hey, I need you in this area. Sacrifice and make that happen for your spouse. One thing I always live by and I always say, your spouse should feel seen. They should feel like valued. They should feel like they are in a relationship. We're not just quote unquote married on paper. No, we married in real life.
And ask yourself, am I present? Am I actually paying them some attention? Am I giving them my full attention? Am I focused on what their needs are? Am I being there for them when they need me? Not just from a distance, but I am there. My full body, my mind, and my soul, my spirit is there with them.
Show up for your spouse. Show up. I know it sounds repetitive. I know it sounds like something that we done said a lot, which we did. Because if you don't show up for your spouse is feeling a void. It's an absent, you're like an absent parent. And why are you together? That was the point I was going to bring up. If God showed up for you, and first of all, he blessed you with a spouse, a person, a wife, a husband. You prayed for a husband. You prayed for a wife. Now that you have that person, you don't want to show up for them. You don't want to be there. You want to weigh out. Something you prayed for. Now you want to weigh out that situation. Maybe you just need to refocus your mind, refocus your attitude, refocus the person that God has blessed you with, and sacrifice your pride, your ego. Marriage is really not about you. It's about outloving your spouse.
Yeah.
Show up for your spouse.
Show up.
Don't be absent. Don't be there and not present. Be in the moment. Be with them. Love them unconditionally. You got them. Love them.
Yes.
Forgive them.
Yes.
And just move into a place where you and your spouse are operating on another level together. You got anything, babe?
I would just say we got 2025 wrapping up.
Yes.
Let's show up for these last few days.
Yes.
We love y'all.
We love y'all. Look, we out of here again. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share this episode with somebody that needs to show up. We really appreciate you guys. Like we said, we'll see y'all in 2026. We praying nothing but blessings, nothing but favor over you guys. Hope y'all have a great Christmas and New Year's. And we'll see y'all on the other side. 2026 Thank you, Lord, for another year.
Thank you.
We out of here.
Bye.
Yeah, we came from the struggle, now we building with grace. Turning pain into purpose, put that smile on your face. Marriage ain't a sprint, nah, it's a marathon race. We choose love every day, keeping kingdom in place.